Hey there everyone, welcome to Violet's Dream Tarot. So today we're doing a video called What's Their Next Move Within the Next 72 Hours. So I'm expecting that a lot of you will be asking about romantic connections, possibly people that you have no contact with or low contact with at the moment, but I know that that won't be the case for everyone. Maybe some of you are asking about friends, family members, work colleagues, etc. So I will try and be inclusive. I will use the Romance Angels deck to pull a card for everyone, but if you're not interested in a romantic message, if that's not what this connection is about for you, then you can just discount that message. So yeah, I'm going to try and make it reach as many people as possible, but obviously if something doesn't resonate, then just leave it, take what resonates. This is a general reading on YouTube, it's not a private reading. I want to say thank you so much to everyone who's donated to the channel, including Arunima, who's been very generous over on my PayPal link, so thank you so much to everyone, but also to Arunima. I felt like I wanted to give you a shout out because you have donated quite a few times, so just thank you. And thank you to all of my patrons over on my Patreon page as well, including Alexandra, Kat, Kelly and Shelley. Thank you so much for your support. So what I want to show you today are these three piles, and we've got these little knitted vegetables and a mushroom there, which my mother actually knitted very recently. She's made these. She's kind of making interesting veg at the moment, so thought I'd use them on the channel because I think they're adorable. So on pile one we have this little garlic, and we'll be using the Happy Tarot. So just think about your person and ask yourself, what's their next move within 72 hours? What can I expect from them within the next 72 hours? Pile two is this little Pea Pod, and we'll be using the Fairy Tarot for that pile. And pile three is this mushroom, and we'll be using Tarot in Wonderland for pile three. And we'll be using charms, dice, and lots of oracle cards like we always do. So whenever you're ready, pause the video if you need more time, and choose the pile that you feel most drawn to intuitively, not whichever vegetable you prefer, but which one you feel the most drawn to, and that will give you your most accurate reading. And I'll get started with pile number one. Hi there, group one. So if you chose the garlic and the Happy Tarot, then this is going to be your reading. So we're going to take a look at the energies surrounding this person and your connection, and we'll see what their next move is going to be. So tarot first, as always. Okay, you've got quite a few tarot cards. So I feel like this came out first. We've got the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. Then the Eight of Cups. The Emperor, Aries energy coming through. Five of Cups, a couple of Cups cards. Page of Pentacles. And 10 of Cups. Interesting, so lots of cups. As I said, I'm seeing Virgo and Aries, but I'm also seeing Taurus and Capricorn. So Virgo is especially well represented here because we've got a few earth sign cards. So what I'm seeing, group one, is this person is kind of taking some time to think. I don't know if this is a romantic connection, someone you're dating, someone you're talking to, or just a friend or a family member, but it feels like they're pulling away consciously from this connection because they need to think. They need a little bit of headspace, you know, they need to decide what they're going to do next. So that seems to be their current energy, is this thinking headspace. So if you've come to this video because this person isn't replying to your messages, then I'm definitely seeing that in the cards. Or if you just feel like their energy is more detached, like they are kind of answering very sporadically or very briefly, then I'm getting that from their energy. And it seems like the reason for this is because they feel like they're losing control of their life. You know, we've got the Emperor and the Five of Cups here. It feels as though this person is very frustrated at the moment. They feel just unsatisfied. They're not getting what they want from life. And I'm not saying that that's anything to do with you. You know, they may just need space because they feel like there are other parts of their life that they can't control, and you know, that makes us pull away often from people that we care about or from things that we really enjoy because we just don't have the enthusiasm for that. So this person really wants to maintain and to regain control of their life again. They feel as though the power has just been taken out of their hands. They feel trapped. They just feel like they're losing a lot of their freedom and a lot of their choice. And then we've got Page of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. So it feels like this person is going to want to slowly kind of inch back to talking to you, and it's a gentle thing. It's not like you don't hear from them for 3 weeks and then suddenly they're all over you. It's like a gradual increase of communication or increase of closeness, because for some of you, you've not stopped talking to this person, but you just feel like something is off, like they aren't interacting with you in the way that they used to. So there is this gradual reconnection, but I also feel like they are prioritizing spending time with family as well. This person's thinking a lot about their future. They're not sure exactly what they want to do. And they're not like that. They're someone who likes to have a firm idea of where they're going in life. They like to have a long-term plan. And this is very random, but I'm getting a vision now of someone who is like rock climbing. Like I'm seeing someone who is literally like climbing up a rock face. So I don't know if that's a metaphor for the situation or what this person likes to do, like a specific message for one of you, but that's just what I'm seeing right now. One's person. There we go. Bit reluctant to come out from this deck, but we've got the Midas Touch, which is the Justice card. And then we have the Three Little Pigs, the Judgment card. Interesting. Yeah, this person kind of feels like a lot of past energy is catching up to them. It feels like old karma is coming their way, and they're trying to run away from circumstances, is what I'm seeing. They're trying to like get away from their fate, whatever this is. They feel like they are just, you know, trapped by circumstance. Whatever they do, they don't seem to be able to change things. Libra energy coming through now as well. This person also possibly focused on their coin at the moment with the Midas Touch, focused on making wealth, focused on work, career, and also what they really value, because again, these two cards very connected to family. So really spending time with their family, close family members. It's like they're trying to figure out exactly what is important to them, group one. So then we have Creator, number 9, Catalyst, Maker, Mother, Father. So again, that connection with the family, the close family members. But I'm interested as well in this word catalyst. Feels like something recently has just pushed them over the edge, and it's been a long time coming, because I feel this person has just gradually been reacting to circumstances. You know, they've had this build up of tension in themselves, and now it's just all come out. It's like the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. The Tinderbox Soldier, Ambition, number 11. So definitely working on what it is that they're focused towards. It's like they're asking themselves, so what is my long-term plan? Where am I going with my career? Where am I going with this relationship? Where am I going with my other relationships? They're really asking themselves those kind of questions with the eye to the long term. So if the two of you have been dating, they're possibly asking themselves, do I want to continue this long term? So there's really a lot of reflection going on for this person, a lot of questioning the self and trying to come up with answers. Lavender, number 19, surround yourself with love. So yeah, chilling, spending time with friends and family. I feel like this person is interesting because they're very much a homebody in many ways. Like, they like to spend time at home. Home is where they feel kind of safe and protected, where they can just kind of recharge. They can chuck their phone on the sofa, not look at it for ages. They just like being around their family or their pets. But also because I keep seeing this kind of rock climbing vision or mountain climbing vision, this person seems to also have like a special place in nature that they like to go to, and it feels like it is higher up, like it's in a mountain or it's on a hill or something like that. So they have kind of two places that they escape to. One is with people, with the family, and that's the home, and the other place is where they go to be alone, and that's in nature. So Anubis, protection. Yeah, it really does feel this person is kind of just shutting down their energy for the while. You know, I wouldn't expect replies to messages at this time, or, you know, if you try and call them, it feels like they're just letting it ring and they're not answering it. It's like they seriously are one of these people who needs time alone or time just with their close family members to recharge, because they just get drained, and it really does feel like something's pushed them to this recently, and it's been like a build-up of all the energy that they've been accumulating due to disappointment with circumstances, due to feeling like the power has been taken away from them, that they're no longer in the steering wheel of their life, so to speak. It's really having an effect on this person. Watchtower of the South, summer. Okay, so summer could be when things really turn around for this person. I'm not saying that if they're not speaking to you that they're going to carry on not speaking to you for all that time. Although you could be watching this and it's summer already, because this is a timeless reading. But I just get the feeling that whatever issue this is, it's going to be in the back of their mind until the summertime. Summertime seems to be when they feel finally like things start going well, or like they're back in the steering wheel, like they can start making proper plans again. So playfulness, and if you're not interested in the romantic message, just discount this card. But this says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like when this person does message you or see you again, they're going to try and be lighthearted. They're going to try and kind of joke with you. Maybe they might even act like this whole thing never even happened. And depending on the backstory and what kind of a person you are, you might find that relieving because you don't want to talk about it, or you might find it really infuriating that this person kind of disappears and then comes back in and pretends it didn't happen. Contemplate death and beyond, number 6. Wow, this person is like really thinking a lot. They are really spending time in their head. And I strongly get that from this card as well, which I keep looking at. I keep feeling pulled to this card. It's like this, you know, arms crossed over the chest is a very defensive position. This person kind of hunched over, looking down, deep in thought. It's a very quiet card. So yeah, they have what I would call a wall energy around them at the moment, that they're not letting people in. And I feel like even if they are spending time with family, they're not fully telling them what's going on. They just find it relaxing to be around the people who've known them since they were born. They just, you know, feel very comfortable around that. And I do think this person probably has a pet, or there's a family pet as well, because there's a little dog there. I keep looking at the little deer in this microcosm here. And also on the lavender card, there's a little cat there. So I feel as though this person does have a pet that they like spending time with. Animals seem to calm them down a lot. But yeah, this person really, really deep in thought at this time, really philosophical. cornucopia in the reverse, number 11, they feel as though they've lost an awful lot of opportunity, and also that they just don't have the energy right now. I'm just seeing that this person just does not have the energy to do things or to say yes to opportunities. They're very blocked at this time, group 1. Genesung. Yeah, Genesung, recovery. This person using this time to recover from like overload and disappointment. So I feel as though from these cards so far, I don't see a major change within 72 hours. I feel like it's going to take a bit longer than that for this person just to fully, you know, decide what they want to do. But I do feel like they are going to gradually come back towards you. They are going to want to deepen the connection or turn to you for comfort, or, you know, kind of pretend that this didn't happen. They want to get back in your good books, essentially, because I think that they know that you're not happy with not being spoken to or with being ignored or let down. Like, they're aware of that and they feel bad about that, but it's like they just can't give at the moment with this cornucopia in the reverse. They don't have the energy to give of themselves. Few cards there. Let's pick these up. So we have Verbindung, number 31, connection, and that's a healing card. Then we have Fülle, number 40, abundance. Friede, peace, number 43. And Erfolg, success, number 39. So this person will recover. As I've said, they will come back to you. They will bring in the old energy again that they had before. Or they will start messaging or seeing you as frequently as they did before. It's like they need this peaceful time, this peaceful quiet time. And there's a deer again there, so deer could be an important animal here. But they need this time to themselves just to think. But they are going to be successful at this. They are going to achieve the recharge that they were hoping to achieve. So I'll just get you 2 more little cards, group 1, and then we'll do your charms and dice. Daisy, believe and trust in happiness. That's a nice card. And I feel like that's just saying, trust this person in what they're doing. You know, trust that this isn't about you, that it is also about other situations that have gone on in their life where they feel like they've missed out or they feel disappointed. I'm hearing that this person feels robbed. Like they feel as though opportunities have been taken away from them. So kind of trust this person that they know what they're doing in looking after themselves in this way. Uč se od života. Learn from life. So this person just trying to look back at the past and see what they could have done differently. I feel like they are like really an overanalyzer, like a chronic overanalyzer. This person can't stop themselves from thinking heavily about their choices or what they said to someone. Like they literally lie awake at night thinking about the things that they've said to someone or the things that they've done and what they could have done differently. This person spends a lot of time in their head, and that's why it's like, it's exhausting for them. They need time just to reflect and recharge. So group 1, I'm going to put your charms on top now, and then we'll do your dice. But if you don't like the sound of the charms being shuffled, I recommend turning down the volume, especially if it's on high, just because they can be a bit loud. So group 1, this person's next move within 72 hours. Okay. So, wow, yeah, the kettle. The kettle is this symbol for me of things kind of going on beneath the surface, and then suddenly they just bubble up and you've got to deal with them. And that's exactly what this person seems to be going through, that they've had these feelings for however long of overload, of disappointment, of sadness, and it's like now it's just hit them. Like they've pushed it down for so long and now it's hit them and they've got to deal with it. We've got an angel feather here, so angels are working with them, trying to help them get through this. And the crown, this person trying to take back control of their life. That's what that is all about. It's about being the main decision maker in your life, taking charge. This person looking at the bigger picture. Really interesting. We've also got the letter E. Could be this person's name. Could be a place. Could be a word that comes to you. We've got this springtime charm as well, this cherry blossom. So things definitely improve around spring and seem to be completely gone by the summertime. Like these issues seem to have just gone away. Release, this person releasing this overload of energies. And I feel as well with the Russian doll, they might be Russian or have a connection to Russia like their name. But with the Russian doll, it's normally about bottling up feelings, and it feels like that's what this person's been doing for so long, and they just can't do it anymore. They can't keep up that performance for any longer. They need to deal with them. We've got a cross there and another one there. Those are symbols of faith and trust for me, as well as protection. This is an awakening for them, and I feel as well that they're going to really realize how you've been made to feel as a result of this, and they are going to feel bad about that. You know, there's also the awakening connected to you as well as to themselves, but they are just trying to take care of themselves at this time. With the muffin, that's about treating themselves, looking after themselves, you know, just doing what's right for them, doing what's good for them. And the black swan as well. This person seems to be very unique. They seem to be, there's something about them that's different, you know, that's not like most other people. Let's get your dice on top, group 1. Okay, we're rolling the first set of dice, and I've just noticed actually this charm as well, which is about trying to change the way that you think, a change in mindset. So very interesting, because like I said, this person spends so long in their head that that's kind of all they know. They kind of overanalyze situations and their feelings to the point that they don't know what they're doing anymore because they're so lost in the detail. Okay, and we're going to roll 7 of the dice for you. So they look like this, the fantasy dice. So, group 1. Your person's next move. Yeah, as I expected, to be honest, this person is going to spend a bit more time on their own. Interestingly, we've got wolf symbolism coming up quite a lot as well, because we've got this wolf, we've got the big bad wolf on the 3 little pigs, and then Anubis is a jackal, which is very similar to a wolf. So that seems to be something associated with this person, is the wolf symbolism. This person just feels like completely, you know, overwhelmed. I feel like it's just, what's the word? Like information overwhelm. They're just burnt out. And there's a whole host of deities and higher beings who are helping them, because we've got Mount Olympus there, and also Neptune, Poseidon, Triton. Any sea marine deities are working with this person, helping them out. For some of you, they may be drinking as well. That may be something that they'd use as a coping mechanism. Also listening to music a lot as well. It's like they're trying to drown out the feelings because their head is just buzzing with these thoughts. And then finally we have this kind of, I think it's like a pig, roast pig, over the fire. And that to me is about something taking time. So I do feel as though this situation with this person being distant or pulling away is going to last longer than 72 hours. Obviously, I don't know if it's just started or if it's been going on longer, but I feel like it's not going to be fully resolved within the 72 hours. So this person is going to spend the next 72 hours working on this recovery, trying to get back their energy, trying to go over their thoughts and, you know, what it is that they want to do. I feel like they will contact you and gradually try and grow closer to you again after this time. And by the time summer comes around, it seems like their worries are completely gone, or these feelings that they're having have completely washed away, which is good to know. But for now, it seems like they just need a bit more time to think, a bit more time to spend with close family members, pets, spending time in the house, etc. That's how they recharge. So I hope this was helpful for you, Group 1, hopefully given you some clarity on the situation. Thank you so much for spending your time with me here today, sharing your energy with me. Please do like, subscribe, comment below, let me know how it resonated with you. Share with a friend if you think that they would find this video helpful. And if you'd like to get more involved with what I do on the channel, then check out my description box. It's got lots of links in there. You can go and follow me on my social media channels like Instagram and Bilibili if you'd like to do that. You can become a member of my Patreon page and get access to the exclusive content that I post on there, and also just get to know me a bit better over there. If you'd like to donate to the channel, then I have my PayPal link, I have a tips jar on Etsy, and I also have my Amazon wishlist for new tarot and oracle decks for anyone who's feeling very generous. And I'm still offering angel healing sessions over on Etsy if that interests you, so definitely check that out if it does. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, Group 1, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye, take care. Hi there, Group 2. If you chose the Pea Pod and the Fairy Tarot, then this is going to be your reading. So, as always, we're going to start with the tarot cards, and we're going to get the energy from your person, see what they're thinking about your connection, what their next move is going to be within the next 72 hours. So... Okay, so we've got the Ace of Leaves, which is the Ace of Swords. Then 6 of Bells, or 6 of Pentacles. Then we've got the Devil. Judgment. The Chariot, so lots of major arcana cards. And 10 of Hearts, or 10 of Cups. Okay, so I'm seeing Capricorn and Cancer energies popping out for this pile. I feel as though this person's going to be in touch with you within the next 72 hours. I don't know if you're no contact with this person or if they've been distant maybe, but they are going to get in touch with you. And it's going to be a positive communication because we've got the Ace of Swords and then we've got this lovely 6 of Bells. This person who is, you know, trying to be kind to this little fairy, you know, there's this lovely exchange of energy there. So it feels like there's going to be positive communication between you and this person. However, I do see that in the past there has been issues. This could be a past life relationship, by the way, because you've got the Judgment card. But I'm seeing that there has been just something about the two of you in your past that you don't talk about. And I'm wondering if there was maybe some dependency issue here, that one of you got really overly attached to the other one. Or if there was some jealousy even in the past, but it feels like there is something in the past that's like an unhealthy aspect of this connection, and it feels almost like it's not spoken about now, or you don't want to talk about it. But this person is determined to improve, you know, they don't want to get back into that energy in this connection. They want to keep moving forward. The 10 of Cups here says that this person really cares about you and they are just determined to kind of progress this relationship as much as they can. So let's get some oracle cards and see what they have to say, because that's kind of given us a bit of an outline. But I want more detail. So, Group 2's person. So we have the big bad wolf there, which is incredible because that is the Devil card again. So another Capricorn energy card coming out. There does seem to be this obsessive nature towards this person or connected to this relationship. Someone here is really overly attached or has possible unhealthy expectations of the other person. There could be addiction issues here as well. And just to remind you, addiction doesn't always mean being addicted to a substance. People can be addicted to work. They can be addicted to love, you know, unhealthily. They can be addicted to anything, really. Once it starts to become necessary for them and unhealthy, that's when it becomes an addiction. Okay. So we have Water and Salt, Truth, number 44, and Rumpelstiltskin, Secrets, number 16. So there is going to be a truthful discussion within the next 72 hours. It feels like this person is going to come clean about something, because the truth and secrets together, it's like revealing a secret or telling a truth about something that you possibly didn't even know about. You know, maybe you suspected this person of having done something, but you didn't have any proof, and this person's going to come forward and explain the situation, or they are going to kind of divulge some very personal information to you. But it feels like a very truthful and very open, and it's like a bare all discussion. Then we have Nobility, number 42, honor, high standards. Yeah, idealistic. That was what I felt, was that someone had unhealthy expectations of the relationship or of the other person, possibly even of themselves. You know, maybe they are the kind of person that says, oh, I always mess up. You know, it doesn't matter what I do, I always do it wrong. And they kind of berate themselves like that. But someone here does struggle because they suffer from, like, idealism, essentially. They're a very romantic person. They feel like everything should be like it is in the movies or like it is in a romance novel, and then they struggle with the reality not kind of matching up with the fantasy. And obviously that can be unhealthy in a relationship, because we can put expectations on someone that aren't fair to them. It can feel stifling. It can even affect people's self-esteem if they feel like they're not living up to someone's standards. So maybe that's what needs to be discussed. Mirror, number 4, treat your body like the palace it is. So this could be connected to body image for some of you. Interesting. Maybe there has been some hurtful words said in the past. You know, maybe someone, possibly the other person, has insulted you, or it was someone else and this person didn't stick up for you. Maybe there is possible eating disorder with this person. It's all these things connected to like unhealthy ways of thinking and unhealthy ways of viewing themselves and other people. Confidence, Achilles, yes. This person lacking in confidence, which can lead to them being insecure, being jealous, being very critical or nitpicky. Really interesting. This person could have Venus in Virgo. Air, imagination, so air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is going to be, I just feel, more discussion. If this person's been shut down to you or hasn't been talking to you or won't address a particular issue, then I feel that changes within the next 72 hours. They're more open to discussion. They're more open about what's going on in their mind. Because this imagination makes me think fantasy, like they are connecting fantasy with reality far too much. So I'll get you a romance angel, but if this isn't a romantic connection for you, then you can just discount this card. Wow, yes. codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This is, in many ways, I feel, an unhealthy dynamic in the relationship. I feel as though this person needs to address their issues, their way of thinking, which causes this. We've also got 4 and 44. So 4s seem to be important numbers here. But yeah, I feel like you both need to look at the dynamics of this relationship and talk it through, because I feel this person wants to improve. They want to improve their behavior or change their way of thinking for the better, because they want this relationship to last or to be healthy. This is just who they are. Like, they need help in order to do that. So the first step towards getting help is recognizing what the problem is. So codependency or kind of toxic attitudes and behaviors in the relationship, toxic dynamics. Okay, then we have take positive action, number 32. So definitely feels like, as I said, this person is ready. They want to talk. They want to address this situation. And I see that coming in within the next 72 hours is them promising to take a plan of action, or coming to you and saying, look, I know I need to change. We need to talk. You know, I need help with this, or I need to implement these behaviors, etc., etc. I am again really drawn to the fact that this woman is in the bath, so she is vulnerable. It's connected to the body. It feels like this person does have body image issues or issues with intimacy, compares themselves to other people a lot, or compares your relationship to other people's relationships in an unhealthy way. Okay, a few cards here. So we have Victory, number 28. Appreciation, number 15. And Walking Away, number 27. So this person trying to step away from these behaviors, wanting to appreciate the relationship more, wanting to just enjoy the relationship more for what it is, rather than focusing on what they think it should be. As I said, they're determined to put in the effort here. It feels like something has changed for them and they've realized that they need to make a change. They need to put the effort in, even if that means that the two of you end up talking less for a while this person deals with their issues. If you're in a romantic relationship, possibly going on a break while this person has therapy, or, you know, works on what they need to work on. They're willing to do that, I feel. Erfolg, success, brilliant. So success and victory. It does feel like this person will overcome these issues, because it's like something's just changed for them. I feel as though they've probably known for quite a long time what they've been doing wrong and what they need to change, but it's like now something within them has changed and they finally want to do things differently. They finally want to act differently and get the help they need, or work together to come up with a compromise. Vision, number 44. So again, 44 coming through for you guys. Yeah, vision. Seeing kind of the bigger picture, seeing the long-term future vision, having something to work towards. Hydrangea, focus on wholeness above and below. Yes, so healthier choices, not just in terms of this relationship, but in all relationships and towards themselves as well. There may need to be changes, for example, in lifestyle or diet. This person might benefit from exercising more, or going for a walk outside more, getting more fresh air. It's like a holistic change to their health and behaviors. Okay, so these are your last cards, group 2, and then I'm going to shuffle you some charms and do your dice, but you've got so many cards here. So, Sispojen se vším, you are connected to everyone. Uč se umění mlčet, learn to be silent. Věř si, believe. Vyjasni se své myšlenky a emoce. Make your thoughts and emotions clear. And nech se okouzlit zázraky života. Allow the miracles of life to surround you. So very connected to that appreciation card. So definitely if this person's overly critical or kind of says things in anger or frustration, then they need to work on, you know, the old adage, if you haven't got anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, as my mother used to tell me when I was little. And the belief as well. It's like they need to work on trust in relationships as well. They need to be very clear about what they're feeling and thinking, and see patterns in the way that they think and then the way that they behave as a result of that. So this could all be explored with a professional in therapy or potentially just between the two of you. I feel as well like they need to stop comparing themselves to others, and also to stop thinking that they're weird or they're strange or they're different or, you know, somehow not living up to expectations, because that's a big problem for them, is that they focus too much on other people and how they look to other people or how they compare to other people or what other people will think of them all the time. So I feel like it's important that they stop doing that as much as possible, but obviously a lot of the time things like that are subconscious when we do them. We don't always realize we're doing it until we're doing it. So let's get your charms on top now, group 2. And if you don't like the sound of the charms being shuffled, maybe just turn the volume down a little bit, especially if it's on high, because I know some of you like the sound, but not everyone does. So group 2, your person's next move within 72 hours. Okay. So interesting, we've got the blue heart there. So this person has been unhappy in love and relationships for quite some time, because whatever these issues are, they've been leaving them feeling unfulfilled in many ways. And it feels like they've had enough of that. They want to become more mature. We've got the mature masculine there. So if this is a masculine that you're asking about, then they want to become more sensible, more mature, more rational. If it's not a masculine that you're asking about, then there could be a older male who is willing to help here as like a mentor, you know, someone who will listen to them and guide them through the situation. We've got the acorn there, which is about new beginnings, potential. So this person has lots of potential for the future. It's like they've just woken up and realized what they have to lose if they keep behaving in a way that is unreasonable or toxic. Yeah, a helpful person with the dolphins there. There is someone who is going to help. And then we have the baby tapir and also this little bunny character. So both of these are connected to children for me. So I don't know if this person or you have children or they want children, but there is a connection here to children and teamwork. Also the children, especially this one, the baby tapir, can be connected to insecurity and not having a lot of confidence. So that obviously could also be a message here because it's already popped out in the reading. So teamwork, this person needs help from others in order to get where they are wanting to be. And the unicorn as well, there's a certain kind of purity to this person. It feels like they're not behaving in a toxic way because they're a bad person. It's like it's learned behavior, or it's what they do out of fear, out of trying to protect themselves. You know, it's like there's an innocence there somehow. There is also this resilience to this person. So they are, you know, going to overcome this difficult time. We've got the snake there. This person could be born in the year of the snake or the year of the rabbit, potentially with the bunny there. The snake charm also means that someone unexpected is going to help out here. So someone that you wouldn't think would want to help will end up helping. Lots of wisdom is going to be shared. We've got the pearl of wisdom there. So it's like this person has had this realization and is going to continue this journey of realization, and creativity may help them with that. Being creative, expressing themselves through creative actions. And then the flower as well. I feel like they're going to tell you like you're beautiful, or they love you, or, you know, you're an amazing person. They're going to tell you something positive within the next 72 hours as part of this discussion. So let's get your dice on top as well, group 2. Okay, so we're rolling the fantasy dice, which is number 1. Group 1 got these dice as well. They look like this. And I'm rolling 5 of them for you, group 2. So let's see what we get. Group 2, your person's next move within 72 hours. Okay, interesting. We've got Apollo coming out there, the Greek and Roman god of creativity and the arts. So that's very interesting, actually, that that's come out, because we have talked about creativity being a way that this person copes with their problems or their worries. This person certainly does feel very negatively about themselves. They feel very insecure for some reason. They really compare themselves negatively to other people. Then the lone wolf, so this person wanting to come back into your life or wanting to grow closer to you because they feel isolated. The fact that they compare themselves so much to others means that they always end up feeling shut out for some reason. They feel left out, they feel different, they feel overlooked, etc., etc. And it's like this negative cycle, because they pull back from relationships because they feel not good enough, and then as a result of that they feel worse. So that's what I'm seeing from that dice. We've got the Hanged Man as well. This person's been in limbo for far too long without making any decisions, but they are ready to change that now. And the Fairy as well, the air elemental. And you did pick the Fairy Tarot, so it's curious that you got that. But fairy energy is around you to help. There is going to be some magical changes coming towards this person as a result of fairy and air elemental help. And you did get the air card as well, which is interesting. So yeah, group 2, that's what I'm seeing within the next 72 hours for you and this person, is this big discussion and, you know, understanding of truths and commitment to making a change with this person, even if it's just the first small step, you know, on a bigger journey. So I really hope you enjoyed this and that it resonated with you, group 2. Please like, subscribe, comment below, let me know what you think of this video, and maybe share with a friend if you think that they would find this video helpful or enjoyable. And thank you so much for spending your time with me here today. If you'd like to get more involved with what I do on the channel, then check out my description box. I've got lots of links in there, so if you want to follow me on my social media channels like Instagram and Bilibili, then you can do that through the description box. You can become a member of my Patreon page and get access to the exclusive content that I post over there and get to know me a little bit better. You can donate if you'd like to donate to the channel so I can keep making these videos. I have a PayPal link, I have a tips jar over on Etsy, and I also have my Amazon wishlist for tarot and oracle decks. And I'm still offering Etsy healing sessions with the angels over on my Etsy page, so definitely check that out if you're interested. And have a lovely rest of your day, group 2, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye, take care. Hey there, group 3. If you chose the mushroom and the tarot in Wonderland, then this is going to be your reading. So as always, we'll start with the tarot. and I'm going to connect to the energy of your person, see what's going on with them, see what their next move is going to be with regards to your connection in the next 72 hours. Okay, so a lot of cards here, group 3. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles, first of all. Then the 3 of Swords. Then we have Knight of Swords. So air signs there, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then Page of Wands, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Wands, so more fire signs. And 2 of Wands, so lots of Wands energy. Okay, interesting. This person, there's an interesting energy here, group 3, because it feels like in the past, this person wasn't sure about your connection and where this was going and what you wanted and how you felt about them and kind of thing, and maybe not even how they felt about you. Because with the 5 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords, it feels like this person in the past maybe felt like you didn't notice them, or you know, maybe had feelings for you or wanted to be your friend or something, but they felt like they couldn't get through to you, or they were afraid to approach you, or they felt like you wouldn't be interested. So there's this interesting energy there of this person feeling that in the past, feeling that they, you know, couldn't connect with you or were afraid to do so. And then with the Knight of Swords and Page of Wands, there's like this change of mind energy. I don't know if you maybe started acting differently towards them, letting them know that you wanted to be their friend or that you were interested in them in a different way. And it feels like, you know, maybe this person does like me. You know, maybe I could get to know this person. Because Knight of Swords as well is about changing the way you think. And lots of thoughts rushing in, because I think this person does think a fair amount, and they seem to be you know, even if they're a fire sign, I feel like they're quite a quiet person by nature, because with these energies, it feels like they don't talk a lot about how they feel, or they don't kind of go up to someone and introduce themselves. They're not that kind of person. They wait for you to come to them, normally, I think. And then we've got this lovely energy of the King of Wands and the 2 of Wands, which are both very much about looking into the future, being excited for the future. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person does get in touch with you within the next 72 hours, maybe to make plans with you for the future. Maybe they want to call you or meet up with you or something. Maybe just to refer to seeing you around, you know, knowing that you're going to be at a certain place and then being like, oh, well, I'll be there as well, so see you around kind of thing. I do think there's going to be contact in the next 72 hours. Okay. So then we have 8 of Wands, more Wands cards, and Guide of Crystals, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And in this particular deck, it is Father Christmas, who is the Queen of Pentacles, or the Guide of Crystals. So that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through for this pile now. Sorry, I just knocked my charm tin there. So the 8 of Wands is interesting. There's an excitement here. There's an anticipation building up to something. So I really feel like this person is going to make or try to make a plan with you over the next 72 hours. Like they're going to message and be like, oh, do you want to call me, you know, later this week? Or do you want to meet up or something like that? Or, oh, I got an invite to this place and, you know, there's a +1, or my friend said, did you want to come along? It's like that kind of thing. And there's an excitement about seeing you or spending more time with you. You see how everyone here, these little fairy children, are getting energy from the fire. It's like you're both, you know, going to be connected in some way in the future, and they're excited about that. Because Guide of Crystals as well, the Queen of Pentacles, is about wanting to have someone in your life for a long time. You know, they hope that this is a relationship that's going to last a long time. whether that's romantic, as friends, whatever. They want you in your life, in their life long term, essentially. Cinderella, number 9, magic. Wow. So again, I'm drawn to the clock, actually. It's like they're going to set a date for something. Like they're going to say, oh, are you free to call on Sunday? Or, you know, do you want to come to this place because there's this thing going on? It feels like there is a time and date scheduled, because obviously Cinderella, she has to leave before midnight. So there's the element of time there. But magic is interesting as well. There's this transformation that's gone on within this person recently, where they've started to wonder if the two of you could be a thing or could develop your friendship more. Thirst. Wow, number 21. Craving, compulsion, obsession. Okay, so group 3, I feel like this is probably romantic connection for you, or someone just desperately wanting to get to know you because they've spent so long like on the sidelines, and you know, now that they finally realize they could have an opening, they really want to make the most of it. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this person really has had a crush on you for quite a while and has thought nothing of it because they thought that they would never get to, you know, be with you properly, and now maybe they're thinking differently. So this person definitely really wants to spend time with you. Well, those cards shot out immediately. So we have mural, number 25, be your own first priority. And feather, number 26, think first before you judge. So this card is about lifting up other people, and the mural card is about lifting up yourself. So I feel like this person possibly has issues with insecurity. They're not the most confident of people, I think, and it's like they're trying to big themselves up before they say anything because they're afraid of rejection, or they're afraid of ruining the relationship if they try and take it to a different level and that's not what you're into. So I feel like, obviously, listen to your own feelings. If you don't want anything more from this person than what you currently have, then assert that. But equally, if you are open to growing closer to this person, then be gentle with them. Allow them to feel comfortable enough to kind of make their move or make their feelings known. And I think as well with these cards, this person's going to be kind to you over the next 72 hours. You know, they're going to say something that you think is very thoughtful or lifts you up when you're feeling a little bit down. Maybe they're going to send you something thoughtful or tag you in something thoughtful. Then we have Hades, death. Really interesting. Want one of these cards as well. This person possibly has a dark sense of humor. Because I'm hearing, like, you know the Disney song, There's Something There That Wasn't There Before, from Taylor's Oldest Time? Like, that's what I'm hearing there. Beauty and the Beast. It's like, once there wasn't anything there and now there is, or once this person thought that there wasn't something there on your side and now there is. And it's like this person is always the quiet one on the side, I feel. Like, there's someone who doesn't talk very much. You don't hear much from them, usually. If you're in, like, a big group, this person barely speaks unless spoken to. So I feel like they're often like this mysterious person because you don't know what's going on with them. But I do think that they've been admiring you from afar for quite a while, and now they're ready to break their silence. So we have Hex, banishment, and Beltane, fertility. Okay, so with the Hex banishment, I think it's similar to these cards about lifting you up. So I feel like they want to kind of take away any negative energy that you're experiencing. They want to banish negative thoughts from your mind. They want you to feel happy. They want to make you happy. They're someone who genuinely, you know, cares about you and wants to do things for people that they care about in order that they feel special, or they feel safe, or they feel comfortable. And then Beltane is an interesting card because this could be talking about Beltane as a time, like the 1st of May. So that could be a timeline for this relationship, or when something changes significantly. but also fertility, obviously. Abundance of opportunity is possibly fertility in a physical sense. So be careful if that's not what you want. Be careful around this connection, because that may be on this person's mind, that they would like you in their life long term and that they would like to commit to you in a sense. But it really does feel like a blossoming of something that has not been acted upon before. Wow, you got 2 romance angel cards. So this is the group that I think is most likely of the 3 to be a romantic connection. But if it's not, you can just discount these messages. That's fine. So it is safe for you to love is your first card. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And that was kind of what I was saying, is that this person needs to be kind of made to feel comfortable before they're willing to say anything, because there's someone who is quiet. They don't feel confident in expressing their feelings very much. So they're not the person who would come out and say, oh, hey, you know, do you want to go and get coffee with me? Because they're just not confident like that. They need to wait until they feel like it's definitely reciprocated, or they need to wait until they feel like, you know, they're 100% sure of the situation before they'll open up like that. And then your next card is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So this may be someone that you were friends with a long time ago, or you just haven't talked to them for a little while. And suddenly they come back into your life and it feels like things have changed, you know, for the better. Things are different. Maybe you just didn't see them in person for quite a while, but were still in touch on message. And then when you see them in person again, the energy seems to have shifted. So group 3. Okay, number 27, relinquish control. So kind of like a sense of surrender. This person surrendering to their feelings or surrendering to the circumstance, and letting what will be. Really interesting. So this person no longer trying to consciously hold themselves back or consciously behave in a certain way. It feels like they're just kind of throwing up their hands and saying, look, I'll do or say what feels right in the moment. Walking away in the reverse, number 27. So coming towards you, I feel this person really is trying to make their presence more known in your life. If they're not someone who you regularly message or see, they're trying to change that. They're trying to show up more frequently. Nicht der richtige Zeitpunkt. So not the right time. This person feels like it's not the right time to do something yet or to tell you something yet, but they are kind of gradually growing closer, I feel. And it's a conscious thing. You know, they're not fighting whatever this is anymore. They're not trying to control their behavior so as not to give anything away. They're just letting what will be. But for some reason, they feel like it's not the right time to tell you or to get together or something. Maybe you physically can't get together at the moment because you live apart from one another, you know, you live in different cities or different countries or something, or maybe it's just not the right time due to career or other commitments that you have. But this person wants to wait a little bit longer, and maybe Beltane is that clue. So number 27, loslassen. So 27 has come out 3 times in a row here on the cards that have numbers. We've got 27, 27, 27. So that could be, you know, a special number for you, because we also have 25, 26. So it's like getting bigger in a perfect row. So loslassen, leaving something behind, possibly leaving behind inhibitions, because this is like, this person's coming out of this hole, you know, this isolated place. They're coming out of the darkness, they're leaving behind the past, and they're coming towards a person. So it feels like they're leaving behind their past, or they are leaving behind inhibitions or certain behaviors. Frisia, this will all be worthwhile. That's a beautiful message. So any waiting will be worth it, essentially, group 3, or any connection, effort that you put into talking to this person will all be worthwhile. I'm seeing a computer as well, so I don't know if you only talk with this person online mainly, or if this person is just spends a lot of time on their computer, is very good with computers, but that's what I'm seeing. And "Jsi svobodný," you are free, is this message. So setting themselves free, but also you're free to choose, remember. So that's what I'm seeing, is this person will be coming more towards you, but if you don't want that, if that's not what you're hoping for from this situation, then you don't have to be with this person. But it's saying that any effort that you put in to talking to this person will be worthwhile. So group 3, let's get your charms on top, and then we'll do your dice. So just a quick reminder, if you don't like the sound of the charms being shuffled, just turn down the volume now, especially if it's really high, because I know that not everyone likes the sound. Some of you really, really do, and you find it really relaxing, but not everyone likes it. So that's just my warning. So group 3, this person's next move within 72 hours. Okay. Wow. Okay. Group 3, you've got 2 love and relationship balls. I actually bought one of them because I thought I'd lost the other one, and then I found the other one afterwards. So that's why I have 2. But this person definitely has love on their mind with regards to you. They definitely have this crush on you, or these feelings for you. There's a big love heart there on the Cinderella card. So like rags to riches, transformation, turning things round. This person, very protective of their energy and of you, I feel. With this hand of Fatima, it feels like this person is really respectful of you, and like they won't tolerate anyone bad-mouthing you or, you know, saying anything that they don't agree with about you. It feels like they would defend you, or they would say, look, that's not right, or don't talk about this person that way. You know, that's the energy that I get here. And they're a homebody as well. We've got the chair, this kind of material security energy from this person, so I wouldn't be surprised if they have some strong earth placements. They feel comfortable in their own surroundings. They probably need time to decamp to their own space, because it just feels like sometimes they need to just take a step back, think about things, so they don't get too overwhelmed with everything. And they have been hiding this from you for some time. We've got the sheath, so it's like they've been hiding these feelings from you, or hiding what they want to tell you for quite a while, because they weren't sure how to say it, or they didn't think they'd ever get the opportunity to say it. We've got a W there as well, so that could be part of this person's name. It could be a word or a place. We've got the frog there, so again, this adaptable energy, things having changed, and a fire elemental, a salamander. And it's funny because we've got a lizard there as well, so lizard could be a spirit animal for this person, or just a sign here. We've got another frog there as well. So yeah, fire elementals helping you out here in this situation. We've also got growth and health with the tree, and the swallow, which again is about someone returning from your past, or someone coming back to you after having not been around for a while. And the key, so finding a solution to something, new things being unlocked, energy being unblocked. Really nice energy there. Let's get your dice on top, group 3, and finish up your reading. Okay, so we're rolling number 4. That is the Looney Tunes dice. And they look like this. And I'm rolling 3 of them for you. So group 3 are getting 3 dice. So group 3. This person's next move within 72 hours. Okay, wow. So we've got the fountain there. So this sense of like this outpouring of energy. I feel strong Ace of Cups vibes from the fountain dice. So like they want to tell you so much, or they want to, you know, grow closer to you, but they're just trying to gauge your energy first. They want to make sure that you feel the same way, or that you are similarly interested before they, you know, talk to you about this, because they're afraid. They're an insecure person, I feel, because they're just quite shy. And they maybe don't have a lot of experience when it comes to telling people they like them, or, you know, being the one to take the initiative there. So I feel like that's something that they're going to have to get used to. Then we have Daffy Duck. So this person who kind of talks and is quite annoying. That's always what I think of Daffy Duck. As much as I love him, that's his role in the cartoon. So I feel like they are going to constantly be thinking to themselves, like whenever they say something or whenever they message you, they're constantly going to be thinking, why would you say that? Like, that's so stupid. That they're going to see that that's just so stupid and cringy. Like, why would you say that? It feels like they really analyze what they say and everything that everyone does. Like, they're an analyzer. That is just their nature as a person. They just over analyze things. They spend time thinking a lot rather than doing something because they're too busy like weighing up what's happened before. I feel like they read through old conversations a lot and think, oh, why would I say that? Or, you know, what did they mean when they said that? Was there something more behind that? So that's the energy of that person. That's just the way their mind works. And then we also have the rocket. So normally it's like that, and I think like reaching for the stars. But with it being like this, it's like it's coming down to land. So it's like this person really wants to make something of this. You know, they really want to bring a sense of completion to this situation because, like I said, I feel for many of you, this person's had feelings for you for quite a while, or has wanted more from you for some time, or has wanted to tell you something for quite a while, and they just haven't been able to, or they haven't ever expected that they would get the chance to. So now it's like this person is feeling this lovely sense of completion to this situation. They feel like they're coming into land, like they're about to meet a goal or reach a target, in like a dream sense, you know, not in a sense of like meeting a career goal or something. It feels like a personal goal or a personal dream is about to be reached for them. So this is a really lovely reading, group 3. It's lovely to know that this person thinks so fondly of you and has such beautiful energy towards you. So I really hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for spending time with me here today and sharing your energy with me. Please do like, subscribe, comment below, tell me how it resonated with you. Maybe share with a friend as well if you think that they would find this video helpful. And if you'd like to get more involved with what I do here on the channel, then check out my description box because it is full of links to help you do just that. So you can go and follow me on my social media pages if you'd like to do that, such as Instagram and Bilibili. You can join me over on my Patreon page and support me there, and you'll get access to exclusive content and get to know me a bit better over there. If you'd like to donate to the channel, then I have my PayPal link. I do also have my Amazon wishlist for new decks, and I have a tips jar over on Etsy. And speaking of Etsy, I am still offering angel healing sessions on my Etsy page, so if that interests you, definitely go and check it out. But thank you so much, group 3, for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Take care.